Ladies and gentlemen, well, as the best graduating student, I want to sincerely appreciate my mother for her support and her resilience for molding me a fine portrait. You see, her fingers are healers on nights when pain and depression comes with their healers. They say our bodies are temples. My mother is a priestess. My sun, my moon, my star, my everything.
Hang it there. Hold it. Like who, me? When I'm still alive. What an ingrate.
Oh, Daddy.
Don't daddy me. Mouth like bunga fish. My mother is my onion. My mother is my stew. My mother is my rainfall. My mother is my dew. What about your father?
She's sitting there amidst the audience, happiness plastered on her soul, her smile dripping endlessly into her dimple. She's wearing pride on her graceful body, her heartbeat making the greatest ovation.
Mugwe, this girl has buried me alive. Should I open my heart for you to see that my veins and arteries are strings attached to a guitar that lays lullabies for you every night? Should I explain to you how I've come to get these muscles by constantly living burdens so things can work out?
Don't even tell me
I care about you.
No, Dad, you don't.
What do you mean I don't?
You
I've got
buy
to
me
give a gift for every birthday.
Paid
Your
my
tuition fees since the first day. Buy nice clothes and shoes for my feet. Get me good food to eat.
But what about attention? It's so funny how you live in so much wealth, but yet you're too broke to pay attention.
And what do you mean? I mean, I love you. I've always do. Even more than your mother. I cradled your soft body in my palm, watched you blossom into a beautiful flower. And each time you giggle, I feel an opera in my body as if the butterflies in my stomach are struggling to have a glimpse at you. I get goosebumps. And how can I not give someone so divine everything she deserves?
Dad.
Yes?
When was the last time we talked?
Well?
I was 16. You told me to face my book, to remember the daughter of who I am.
Don't join bad gangs in school. Don't party. Don't drink. Don't smoke. Don't walk in the counsel of the ungodly.
You drove me off with your do's and don'ts as my seatbelt. You've never for once listened to me.
Because you never tell me anything. Every time you're always buried in that stupid thing you call smartphone. Every time you're always in one of those penthouses in the skyscrapers that stretch along your social media world. LOL, BRB, TBT, MCM, PPP, MMM. You speak in coded language and expect me to understand? When the only language I've ever known is my mother tongue, what do you expect me to do?
I expect you to pay attention, to learn at least a little about me, to say hi to me on WhatsApp, to be a part of my word. For God so loved the world that He sent His only begotten Son. You say that all the time. God knew our word wasn't perfect, that our foul language isn't heavenly. Still, He sent His Son to dwell among us, to speak this foul language because He knew communication and reconciliation are two drivers in a car and sacrifices the driver.
Dear daughter, I have
more strength than any man I know.
Still, I have failed you. I have failed you. Maybe you have.
Maybe you should have been there all night when I cried myself to sleep because a boy broke my heart. Maybe you should have stayed with Mom when she fought against my harassment. Maybe you should have taught me a little about the love of God before I met the wrong teacher. Or maybe it's not too late to start over.
Dear daughter, I'm sorry for every pain my absence has caused you. For not playing my role well as a father, as a husband, as a man. I can only pray that our Father in heaven will lead my feet right so that I can make it up to you.
Back to my speech. I also like to appreciate my father for his support. And to every man out there fighting and struggling to keep your family together. May the good Lord strengthen you. Know that you are the light at the end of our tunnel. And more than every material thing, we need you.